Where are those flying cars we always imagined seeing in the future? It's almost 2024 and still no sign of flying Dodgers roaming around the sky, but maybe China is about to fulfill our dream. Every day, we see new inventions that prove how creative humans can be. For more than a decade, we've seen some huge changes in transportation. From bullet trains to electric vehicles, our journey has been remarkable. But what about flying cars? While it's every man's dream to have a luxurious supercar, fate doesn't allow everyone to have that luxury. Electric cars have become a norm, but that's not enough, is it? The dream of flying in the sky will always be there. What we saw in our favorite fiction shows always intrigued us and made us want to actually experience driving a flying car. But that fiction can now be a reality. Yes, I'm talking about China's new flying car invention that has surprised the world. And it's not just a dummy model, it is complete and ready to serve goals. Is the future of flying cars finally here? Let's see. China has always been ahead of other countries. Their technological prowess is surprising the world. It's like they know what's next before anyone else does. Their inventions blow our minds, leaving us wondering what they'll do next. China's way of doing things makes us all look forward to the future. Here is the new invention of China, the Klein Vision Air Car. This air car was born from the vision of Slovak designer Professor Stefan Klein. Klein has been working on flying cars since the late 1980s. After developing Aeromobile, he initiated this innovative project. He created Klein Vision with his colleague Anton Zajac to bring the air car to life. The design and development of the air car were monumental tasks. It involved a team of skilled specialists dedicating over 100,000 man-hours to this project. Lots of effort was put into assembling this car. The engineers had to convert design drawings into mathematical models. It also underwent computational fluid dynamics CFD analysis and wind tunnel testing. After proper quality assurance, they created a full-scale prototype. This air car has unique features and an amazing design that makes it look like an interterrestrial object. It's a two-seat car that looks sporty and has big wheels. When it becomes a plane, it has wings that fold out, a high tail, and a propeller at the back. For safety reasons, it also comes with a parachute for emergencies. Basically, it's like a fusion of an airplane and a car. It's made using carbon fiber and steel with special motors that help it change between being a car and an airplane. What's more interesting is that the prototype uses 1.6-liter BMW car engine that runs on automotive petrol, delivering 104 kilowatts, 139 horsepower. Another pre-production prototype will have a more powerful 220 kilowatt, 300 horsepower engine. The prototype is about the same length as a Mercedes S-Class car, measuring 5.2 meters and is slightly narrower. The overall weight is around 1100 kilograms. When it takes off as a plane, it reaches a speed of 120 kilometers per hour and can fly for around 1000 kilometers. The current version can reach heights of 4572 meters. Transforming it from a car to a plane takes just about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Now, you all must be excited to know when this car will be available to the public. Well, it's not certain, but the Klein Vision Air Car was type certified as an aircraft in Slovakia in January 2022. However, it also needs approval as a road vehicle before we can use it. This certification is an important step towards making the air car available to the public. As many people showed their interest in air car, its transition to a commercially available product depends on several factors. For example, regulatory approvals, mass production capabilities, and market demand. It's not like your average Prius, so it can't be made available on the road so easily. The automotive industry has huge giants who wouldn't want air travel to become popular so early. But if these issues are surpassed, then you'll be flying in a car one day. Also, not to spoil anything, but when it's out, it might be expensive, like a luxury item or a private jet. The air car might change how we travel medium distances, making it super easy and fast. It's not just for fans, it can also help in emergencies when quick help is really important. China's entry into the flying car market is a big step forward in futuristic transportation. They're quite advanced in technology and have big plans for what's coming. Chinese companies like Geely are already making big moves. They bought Terrafugia, a US company that also specializes in flying cars. This shows China's serious commitment to this industry and wants to bring together experts from around the world. Also, companies like EHang are pushing the boundaries with their electric flying taxis to make AI and drones for personal travel. Another amazing air car model of China is the Flying Tiger, a cool air taxi that takes off and lands vertically. A Chinese branch of Volkswagen developed it. It's made for both personal and business use, with 8 upflying rotors and 2 pusher propellers for moving horizontally. This special vehicle is made just for China and will be a fancy product. China isn't just making new ways to travel, they are changing how cities work by dealing with traffic and crowded areas. They are investing in flying cars to be at the forefront of changing how we actually start living the future we saw in movies. But the innovation doesn't stop there. China isn't the only one obsessed with air travel. The flying car market offers various modern models with unique features and designs. Starting with Jetson One, a personal flying vehicle that offers pure fun and freedom. Imagine having your very own mini helicopter, small enough to fit into your daily life and adventurous enough to take you flying high. With its cool design and easy controls, it feels like a dream from childhood. It's not just a mode of transportation. It's an opportunity to feel the excitement of flying on your own, giving you a special feeling of freedom as you explore the sky like a bird. On the other hand, there's the Terrafugia Transition, a mix of a cool sports car and an amazing airplane. It's like you're driving on the road in a stylish car and suddenly it turns into a plane. The PAL 5 Liberty is another amazing flying car. It's like a gyrocopter that can also drive on roads. It's special because it combines a motorcycle's agility and a gyrocopter's freedom. This vehicle will be our Aladdin's magic carpet. Moving on to another unique model called the Aeromobile. It's a well-known name in the flying car world. It's a modern design, super advanced flying car that shows years of hard work and smart engineering. Each of these vehicles shows us different ways the future might look. They're not just ways to get around, they are the next generation technology of the human race. How amazing is this if you get to live enough to see all this, right? So, now the question arises, are these flying cars really needed in the market? Well, even they do offer a new level of convenience. No more long drives to the airport, waiting in lines, or going through tedious security checks. With a flying car, your journey starts when you leave your home. But the big concern is, are these flying cars accessible to everyone? They're more of a luxury item, with prices reflecting their latest technology. However, as with all technology, costs are expected to decrease as it becomes more widespread, just like any other product. But this wouldn't happen in just a few years. It will be a long shot. Still, we can hope that one day, flying cars will be as common as the cars we drive today. Another important issue that we might be forgetting here is the environmental impact. Many of these flying cars, like the Klein Vision Air Car, are designed with efficiency and ecological impact in mind. They not only focus on flying high, but also on trying to keep our skies clean. But if you have to make standardized products that are readily available to the public, you can't keep your focus on staying green. Even Teslas are not as environmentally safe as we think. They have their flaws. So how can we expect these flying cars to be made without emission engines? Not to forget that making a vehicle that switches from plane to car mode is the toughest part. It will need wings, propellers, and flight controls while still working as a regular car. The engine must also handle both driving on roads and flying in the sky. Plus, how it changes from a car to a plane needs to be fast and reliable because we can't risk human lives. Who would rescue someone if their flying car is stuck in a tree or in the middle of the ocean? And if everybody starts using air cars, there might be more planes in the sky. To keep things safe and working well, we might need new things like better systems to control air traffic and places for these flying cars to take off and land. But if we overcome all these challenges, then you can imagine a future where flying cars are part of our everyday life. Traffic jams could become a thing of the past, and our city's skylines could be dotted with these incredible aircraft. They could also play a key role in emergency services, providing rapid response capabilities that ground vehicles can't match. Of course, with great innovation comes great challenges. Safety is our topmost priority. These vehicles must follow strict aviation and automotive standards, but science is working on solutions to overcome these challenges. After all, every invention goes through this phase. Know that the era of flying cars is upon us, and it's not just a fleeting trend, it's a glimpse into the future of transportation. From the Klein Vision Air Car to China's Flying Tiger, these vehicles are set to revolutionize how we travel. For now, we'll have to wait and watch engineers do their job. They will find a way to make these air cars work, and one day they will be as common as a Toyota on the road. So, what do you think about flying cars? Are you ready to see them zipping through the skies? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content.